want to thank you all for coming out to the Miramar Water Treatment Plant to celebrate the start of the city's largest capital improvement project awarded in 2016. The Miramar Water Treatment Plant has been located here in the District 5 community of Scripps Ranch since 1962. It supplies water to approximately 500,000 customers in the northern part of the city of San Diego. At $114 million, this infrastructure project will add 6 million gallons of water storage capacity in 2 new Clearwells and further secure San Diego's water supply. The Clearwells hold the treated water just before it goes into our water distribution system. The current Clearwells have reached the end of their useful life, almost 60 years old, and thanks to appropriate infrastructure planning, this project will expand and replace them, as well as the pipes and other facilities that support them. As we've done at so many of our other city facilities, we've evaluated this site for solar, and I'm happy to report that we will be installing a 1 megawatt system here to offset the energy consumption that is generated on site. Obviously, a plant like this one requires a lot of energy, so we're going to be able to see a reduction in energy costs once the new facilities and solar are up and running. As you can see behind us, the excavation has already begun, and I'm told that we are making great progress on this project. Now, to give some additional details on how the project is going to improve our water system, I'd like to introduce the city's Director of Public Utilities, Hala Razik. Hala?
Thank you, Councilmember Kersey. I'm really happy to be here. This is a project that we have been planning and designing for quite some time, and it's really a critical component of our water reliability here in the region. As you probably know, that we have 3 treatment plants in the system, and this plant is really critical as it supplies over 500,000 residents within the city of San Diego. So what the project is doing, we have Clearwells, and these are the storage tanks that keep the treated water before it makes its way to the distribution system. They've reached their service life. They are still serving us well, and we don't want to be in a situation where they're broke because of the importance of our water system. So we are replacing it in a very thoughtful manner. The operations and the design folks have been working, and we're doing it in stages, first replacing the second Clearwell, and after that is complete and tested and working well, then we're going to go to the first Clearwell. The other piece that's really important is that we are fortifying both of these giant holding ponds for seismic activities. We want to make sure that our water system is reliable for if there is any seismic activity, any earthquake that might hit the region. So for the operational flexibility that we need and to meet the needs for the residents of San Diego into the future, this project is absolutely critical, and I'm really glad that it's starting. I'm hoping that this plant will serve our citizens and our customers for many, many years to come. Right now, Council Member, back to you. Sure. Okay, so back to Council Member Kersey.
Thank you, Hala. And now James Nagelworth, the city's engineer and director of public works, is going to address the construction of the project itself. James?
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you all for coming on out. Wow, what a great project. As an engineer, this is the kind of project that I love. It checks off all the boxes. It's complex, it's big, and as Hala walked through, it is important for the community. If you are going to be drinking water anywhere in northern San Diego, in the city of San Diego, it got treated in this plant. So if you are at a park, if you're at home, if you're at a restaurant and you're drinking water, it came out of this plant, and it comes out of the current Clearwell, and it will come out of the 2 new future Clearwells. Really brief, I won't go into all the details of the project and that, but as Hala mentioned, we are expanding. We are replacing 1 Clearwell and turning it into 2 much larger Clearwells. It'll expand the operation out here. Specifically, it's going to be able to hold 58 million gallons of water in the system and that. Construction, as you notice, is already underway. Construction started a few months ago. It'll take 4 years, we estimate, for all construction to be complete. It isn't just installing Clearwells. It, as Councilman Kersey mentioned, it is putting solar in, it's putting piping and network in, pump stations, all of it going on in, the electrical, the communication systems to be able to make it function. And my understanding, we also are putting in a new guard station for the guards, so we got a fan out there. I want to thank a lot of people. A project that's in this size, It takes a lot of people to be able to put the project on out, to be able to bring it forward in that. I want to begin by thanking our mayor. His support of infrastructure over the last about 3 years has been phenomenal. We've done more projects and done more for the infrastructure in the city of San Diego, including here, than I think I've done in the first 10 years of my career in the city of San Diego. I want to thank our council member, Mark Hersey, the leader of the city's infrastructure committee. Your support, your help in us being able to streamline our processes, support of financing and funding for projects is greatly appreciated by me and all of our staff in that. And I do want to thank my client, Paula, and the entire Public Utilities Department, who are going to operate and maintain this facility. Going to walk through some names. I apologize. I am sure I'm going to screw somebody's name up, so I apologize in advance. From the Public Utilities Department that have helped in this project, Michael Williams, Tom Watson, Rich Hobson, Rich Kelly, Walter Cook, Melody Luan, Ishmael Martinez, Brandon Surgeon, Ruby Dela Cruz, retired, but we still did a hell of a lot of work years ago for this project, Jaffer Kazim, and then Dean, I think it's Dean Roush. And then out of my department, the team, the project management team that put this forward in that, we got a great group of engineers in that put forward in that. I want to especially thank a gentleman named Iraj Skarzadeh. He has a few more months left and he retires. This is the last big grand project that he's doing for the city of San Diego. And his team, On Nguyen, Manuel Flores Meze, and Jacob Riviera, and then lastly, Alice Altez. Of the construction team that's going to manage the construction with the consultant, Michael Marks, someplace in the audience. Thank you, Michael. And everybody in the Construction Management Field Services Division, the survey crews, the lab that are going to provide services. We've got some other staff here, our financial team, our project controls team, and all of our environmental support staff, the contributions you made to make the project get on out. We thank you. We really appreciate that help. Want to thank some consultants. We've got 3 great consultants working this project. The design consultant, Kleinfelder, we appreciate your design and the hard work you've done for us. On the construction side, we got NV5 and CPM partners that are going to help assist Michael Marks in managing the construction operation. And it's really important. None of this is going to happen out here without a contractor. All the crews out there working, they work for a company called Shimmick Construction Company. We want to thank them for their involvement and the hard work in that. And then last, I want to thank the community, the public. This is really an important project, as Hala talked about. This sets the city up for decades to come to not just a group of people today that live here that are going to receive the services of wonderful water, but for years to come and the services net. And I want to thank and apologize to the local community. It's not fun living next to construction. We know that. We'll do the best we can to minimize it and to make the experiences as pleasurable as it can be. But we also recognize, get ready for noise and dust. It is what it is. Thank you.
Thank you, James. You know, James and Hala are 2 of the very best professionals in the business, and the city is very, very fortunate to have them both. And now to back clean up for us here, I'd like to introduce Simon Wong, our design consultant at Kleinfelder. Simon?
Thank you, Councilman Mark Kersey. I'm Simon Wong, the project manager for the consultants. As we here gather together, celebrate a groundbreaking ceremony, I can't help but think it would have been impossible had it not been the close and wonderful working relationship that the consultants, us, have with the city engineering staff and our O&M staff. I remember submitting for this project in 2011, and the project was bid this year. So it's been 5 years. And the city's staff and our staff worked together to come up with a lot of innovative and creative solutions to make this to be one of the most cost-effective projects for the city infrastructure projects. Now, I want to talk about a little bit about the project. Now, I was told that I'm here supposed to tell you everything about a project, but I only have 3 minutes. So anyway, little be known that actually the most critical portion of the project, in addition to the design, is really the construction aspect of it, because we want to keep this treatment plant operational to produce drinking water for our residents and businesses. So it's been a major challenge, and so we devised a plan called MOPO, Maintenance of Plant Operations, in which we detailed every procedure at every facet, every phase of the construction, so that we illustrate that in an animation video that Monica had that we'll give you the link for you to see. And you can see part of the end product of this project here. And so this is the most important thing that we've done. In terms of the project itself, now, there are really 5 components. One, the Clearwells, 58 million gallons of replacement. The second, the current contact chamber, or the CCC. The third, an operation and maintenance facility. Fourth, a 250 million gallons per day lift station. And the fifth, a 1 megawatt solar system. Now, the Clearwell, first of all, is going to be built with the most up-to-date seismic code. So it has a robust structure that can resist the most stringent earthquake we know today. Now, but by the time it's said and done, you won't even notice it because all the improvements will be beneath the surface because the roof will stay in the same place. And high water mark is still at the 712 distribution zone. Now, the most intricate part of the project is the current contact chamber. Now, the CCC is a disinfection system that actually encompasses all conceivable water quality conditions and operating conditions. And the CCC provides disinfection with reliability and redundancy for our current ozone system by using chlorine in the CCC, eliminating the adding of chlorine at the filters, making the filtration instantly a biological process. Now, what this means is that we, the city, have proactively enhances the water quality in the distribution system with increasing stringent regulations. Of course, the pump station encompasses all the operating conditions with the built-out condition of capacity of the plant. Also, the 1 megawatt solar system occupies, actually, as you can see here, the whole roof of Clearwell number 2. Now, we've got room for a second system if we want to down the future, and that would provide an offset of 70% of the electric power consumption of the current plant operation. Now, with that, you want to find more, you can actually go to the link that Monitor can provide to the animation for this project. And if you have any question, come and ask me. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. There's going to be a quiz on that later, so hope you all paid attention. That's going to wrap it up for us here.